So, menu reset. First start with background, and I push the blacks for the background. Next is key 1, chroma key, shift CG to bring in the background. You hit browse until the file comes up. You hit it again until it says browse and shows the file name. Key 2 is CG. Press all 3 keys so we can key them in. Switch this. Go ahead and put your CG or your chroma key down on the bottom. Make sure it says the file, it does. Bring in the camera. Hit key 1 and init. And essentially that's it, that's ready. Push background if you like. Now to get it ready for switching in the intro, what I do is I key on the bottom row, I key in the black background. I start off by turning off the CG. So at this point, if you go key 1, key 2, and auto trans all at the same time, it should bring up this with a CG on it. So it'll turn everything off but the CG. And the reason you want that to happen is because you want this screen to come up. So when we're sitting here ready to go, it's 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, and then I'll switch this over to here, 2, 1, blah, blah, blah. Now while that's doing that, if I was to turn this key off, it's just going to be a black screen. Alright? So while this screen is up, I come down to here and push HVR, which is the tape player. And then, at the end of 15 seconds when the pod is up, I can turn this off, switch in the videotape, and then the videotape will be playing. Then while I'm doing that, I put the CG in, or the chroma key back in, and when the tape's finished, for each intro, or for each different CG, like the show number and the host name, I'll push key 2 to turn them on, key 2 to turn them off, key 2 to turn it on, key 2 to turn it off. And then when it's ready to go back to showing the host and everything, I'll just push all 3 keys and it'll bring up the chairs and everything. And see, that's kind of confusing, right? It's something you just got to sit and kind of think through and practice.